In the early 1950s, just across the Chattahoochee River from Columbus, Georgia, the small Alabama town of Phenix City had earned a dark nickname, the wickedest city in America. This wasn't fiction. Phenix City was drowning in illegal gambling, prostitution, bootlegging, and corruption so deep that lawmen and criminals were often one and the same. The city thrived on vice, fueled by the thousands of soldiers from nearby Fort Benning looking for trouble and finding plenty of it. This wasn't just about backroom poker or smoky bars. Phenix City was under siege from within. By 1949, brave citizens had had enough. Led by men like Hugh Bentley and the Russell Betterment Association, a movement began. Church leaders, civic groups, and reformers risked everything to take on the powerful machine controlling the city. But pushing back meant danger, arson, beatings, even attempted murder were tools of the trade for those in power. Into this fight stepped a former insider, Albert Patterson, a lawyer and state senator who once represented the very criminals now under fire. But Patterson had changed. He joined the reformers, and when he announced his run for Alabama Attorney General in 1954, he made one promise loud and clear. If elected, I will clean up Phenix City. That promise made him a target. On June 18, 1954, Albert Patterson locked his law office in downtown Phenix City and walked to his car. He never made it home. He was gunned down in an alley, shot 3 times. One bullet pierced his mouth. The reformer who had vowed to silence corruption had been silenced himself, but his murder did not bury the movement. It ignited it. Just weeks later, Governor Gordon Persons declared martial law in Phenix City. For the first time in American history, the National Guard took over a civilian city without foreign invasion or natural disaster. Bars were raided, gambling dens were shut down, corrupt officials were marched from office in handcuffs. Organized vice and corruption, Phenix City's criminal machine ran widespread illegal gambling, brothels, drug dens, and illicit liquor operations, supported by city officials, police, and elected leaders. Political control via vote fixing, local elections were manipulated through widespread voter intimidation, ballot stuffing, and vote buying.
In a little town by the Chattahoochee, where the neon lights once burned all night, there was a man who stood for justice and dared to shine a truth-born light. He wasn't one to scare too easy, though the shadows whispered low. He wore his courage like a badge where cowards feared to go. Oh, Albert Patterson, your name still echoes true. You laid your life down for the red, the white, and blue. Phenix City cried the night you fell, but your blood broke that evil spell. From your grave rose justice tall. You gave your life to save us all. Gamblers, pimps, and wicked men had ruled the streets with blood and fear. But Albert dared to run for office and speak the words they wouldn't hear. A bullet tried to silence freedom outside his law firm late one day. But bullets can't kill legacies. His dream still found its way. Oh, Albert Patterson, your name still echoes true. You Your blood broke that evil spell. From your grave rose justice tall. You gave your life to save us all. Then the guard came marching in with orders not to fold. They cleared the slots, they shut the sin, and turned that town to gold. His son would carry on his name, the law would rule once more. What Albert sparked with one brave heart unlocked a better door. Now the streets are safe and children play where gunmen once held sway. The ghosts of crime all slowly fade as Phenix found its way. But we remember what it cost, the lawyer who stood tall. One bullet tried to stop and change, but Albert changed it all. Oh, Albert Patterson, your name still echoes true. You laid your life down for the red, the white and blue. Phenix City stands today because you wouldn't turn away. From your grave rose justice tall. You gave your life to save us all. Gave your life to save us all.
In the summer of 1954, Alabama reformer Albert Patterson was gunned down in Phenix City, a town overrun by gambling, prostitution, and political corruption. Patterson had just won the Democratic nomination for Attorney General, running on a promise to clean up the city. That promise cost him his life. His murder shocked the nation. Within hours, Governor Gordon Persons declared martial law in Russell County. The Alabama National Guard, led by Major General Walter J. Crack Hanna, took control. They disarmed the local police, raided vice dens, and smashed hundreds of slot machines. For 7 months, soldiers, not sheriffs, kept the peace. Nearly 750 indictments followed. 3 powerful men were charged of Patterson's murder: a deputy sheriff, a district attorney, and even the state attorney general. Only one was convicted. The others walked free, but the machine that ran Phenix City was finally broken. Thanks to brave citizens like Hugh Bentley and the Russell Betterment Association, the city found its voice and its soul. In 1955, Phenix City was named an All-America City by Look magazine. That same year, it received national recognition from the National Municipal League. What was once called the wickedest city in America became a powerful symbol of justice and redemption. Albert Patterson's murder shocked the state and led to immediate action. Governor Gordon Persons declared martial law and sent in the National Guard to dismantle the criminal syndicate. The cleanup, which Patterson had predicted would take 10 years, was largely achieved within just 7 months. The following year, in 1955, Phenix City was awarded the prestigious All-America City Award by the National Municipal League, signifying its remarkable transformation from the wickedest city in America to a model of civic improvement. While the city's reputation has evolved over the decades, a more recent recognition came in 2007. Business Week named Phenix City the nation's first best affordable suburb to raise a family.
A brisk breeze and sunny skies greeted the thousands of visitors to Phenix City, Alabama, Saturday morning, January 7th, 1956. They stopped in first at the Municipal Recreation Building to register, to meet the local officials, and obtain copies of the program for the celebration taking place a few hours later. The principal ceremonies were held in front of the newly painted City Hall, where the official presentation was made to Phenix City of the 1955 All-America City Award from the National Municipal League and Look magazine. The program began with a concert by the Glee Club of Central High School under the direction of Mrs. B.F. Register. Their voices were raised in a musical salute to the accomplishments that had brought their community recognition as one of the 11 All-America cities of 1955.
Today, Phenix City is a far cry from its past. Once a national disgrace, it's now a growing, family-friendly riverfront city with a population of nearly 40,000. It offers safe neighborhoods, a walkable river walk along the Chattahoochee, a strong school system with nearly a 97% graduation rate, public transit connecting residents to Columbus, Georgia, and a mayor, Eddie Lowe, the city's first black mayor, leading with integrity. While challenges like elevated crime rates remain, the difference between then and now is clear. In 1954, corruption ran the city. Today, the people do. Phenix City stands as proof that even the darkest places can be redeemed. From a town ruled by fear to a community filled with hope, this is a story of transformation, resilience, and rebirth. I hope you've enjoyed this visual tour of Phenix City and its rich, complex history. Like many small towns across America, it has faced its share of challenges and triumphs. Some of the images featured in this video may be unfamiliar, and the color renderings of them have likely never been seen before. These enhanced images reveal details long hidden in black and white, almost bringing the past to life before your eyes.
There's a name carved in the silence where the law once dared to stand. He walked alone through fire and shadow with the Bible in his hand. If justice had a voice, would it cry like me? Would it echo from the courthouse down every crooked street? If a man can fall for what is right and true, can his name outlive the bullet and the silence it cut through? They tried to bury all his warnings in a grave too small for life, but the blood upon the pavement woke a sleeping giant's fight. You can kill a man for honor, but you can't undo his stand. 'Cause when Patterson died to justice, he put power in the people's hands. If justice had a voice, would it sing his name? Would the children learn the story and never look away in shame? If a single soul can change the course of fate, then his truth still walks these alleys where corruption used to wait. Oh, they lit their fires, they stacked the deck, but he still stood tall with danger at his neck. He said freedom's worth a fight, even when it's late, and his courage tracked the outcome hate. If justice had a voice, it would sound like him, like a prayer beneath the courthouse, like a light that will not dim.